So Josh Bird is asking, Rich, are you going to stream the Liverpool game? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about taking off from work on Sunday, sit right here, look at the TV over there, and do a watch along. I'm thinking about doing that. That should be fun. That should be a lot of fun. So I'm thinking about, let's just say I'm still thinking about that. But let's move on to Group C. We have a lot of groups to go through, and time is of the essence here. I will get to every single game, and I will let you know my thoughts on every single game. So, Group C, my group, my group, my group, my group. So, let us talk about these fixtures, man. And when I say my group, I literally mean my group. City is my team. I followed Dinamo Zagreb last season, so I know that team inside out. I know the Shakhtar Donetsk team as well. Atalanta, not so much, but know a few players on that team too. Let's talk about the Zagreb versus Shakhtar Donetsk fixture. That was a thriller. That was a freak match. That's what you call a freak match because Alan Patrick scored early in the 13th minute, Petkovic in the 25th, and there was no more goals up until the 83rd when Luka Ivanuchet scored. I think that should be his first Champions League goal for Dinamo. He scored in the 83rd minute, and then Ariana Demi tapped in from close range in the 89th. So the game was 1-1, and then Dinamo went 3-1 up. 1 minute to go until full time. I think it was like 5 minutes or so. No, it was actually 8 minutes of extra time that eventually played. 8 to 9 minutes. But it's a freak match. You're 3-1 up. 3-1 up with 1 minute to go plus extra time. And Dinamo Zagreb, you telling me you can't hold on to that win? You can't hold on to that win. And you blow a brilliant chance of setting yourself up to make it to the Champions League round of 16 for the very first time. You blew it. You blew it. And if you guys don't make it to the round of 16 now, you have yourselves to blame. You shot yourself in the foot. Simple as that. Simply put, nothing else. Because Juna Morash scored in the 93rd minute. And then a penalty was conceded in the 98th minute. And to make matters worse, 2 red cards were shown in this game. 2 red cards were shown in this game. So at first, I think it was Dinamo went down to 10 men, and then Shakhtar went down to 10 men. So it was a crazy game. It was a crazy game. But that penalty, I must say, that penalty was not a penalty. It wasn't a penalty. The man went down way too easy. Contact, slight contact, very slight contact. VAR, if VAR is involved, a human being is supposed to be like, nah, that's not a penalty. That's way you go down way too easy. Overturn that decision. Game play on. If you score a goal from open play, yes, but otherwise, no goal. That should have never been a goal. Let me say this right now. I personally think Dinamo Zagreb got robbed there. It's happening. I'm seeing it more and more and more and more. They got robbed. They got robbed. I'm going to leave it right there. They got robbed. They definitely got robbed. Dinamo currently 3rd in the group on 5 points. Dinamo should have been on 7 points, 2nd behind City, with Shakhtar on 4 points. 2 matches to go. Dinamo fancy themselves picking up at least 2 more points. And with Shakhtar, they have to play us again. And they play Atalanta, who looks good. They are in good form. Dinamo could have scraped through to the round of 16, but right now, it's on them. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really hard. Because, guys, you know what? You know what I think? You know what I think? I'll let you know what I think after I talk about this game. But I have a twist for you in this group. City are going to go through. But something could happen here. Something could happen in this group here. You see this team, Atalanta? I have a feeling. I'm going to say this right now. Atalanta are going to qualify for the round of 16. I don't care what nobody's saying, but this is just a hunch. I got a hunch. They play Dinamo Zagreb. I have a feeling they're going to beat Dinamo at home. They play at home. I have a feeling they could beat Dinamo. And then the final game away to Shakhtar, I have a feeling they could beat Shakhtar, go on to 7 points. While we, Man City, beat Shakhtar, and then we beat Dinamo, and that's Atalanta's way into the round of 16. That's a scenario. But Shakhtar, Dinamo could also scrape through. But I'm just throwing that in. It could happen. It could happen. Dinamo are playing games. They're playing games. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, Dinamo. And you shouldn't sit there and say Dinamo, that they're going to make it to the round of 16 when they had their chances and they just blew it. The game against Shakhtar Donetsk in Ukraine, they had that game to win that game. They had that game. They had it. They made the man equalize. They dropped 2 points and they did it again at home. Dinamo right now should have been on 9 points. The group should have been wrapped up. It should have been wrapped up. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I'm not on here to sugarcoat stuff and make up stuff. I'm here to say what it is. Simple as that. I'm gonna give it to you how it is. But let's move on to the next group though. No team or through to the round of 16 yet here.